we did pretty much exactly what they said in the document. Of course, they never could have sold it as we want to establish full spectrum dominance. We have to go fight the terrorists. We have to go fucking after Osama bin Laden. We have to do all. It was always ridiculous. Really. I mean, shame on us for ever allowing these bastards to get away with it. It was always a ridiculous argument. But lo and behold, that's what we did. And the end result we see today is perfectly in line with the document that I cited, Rebuilding America's Defenses, and Oded Yinan's The Strategy for Israel in the 1980s. What we see happening in Syria today is a perfect illustration of what was identified in Oded Yinan's The Strategy for Israel in the 1980s. What we see is this insane amount of violence between different sects of Islam, and we see Christians getting their heads cut off. We see insane, incredible violence that no one in their right mind could endure. You would do anything and everything to get away with it. And this is all by design, literally. I remember a guy sending me, somebody on my email list sent me an email with a link to a video. And I remember he basically said, I managed, this is a 17-minute video, I managed to watch the first 6 minutes and I couldn't take any more. If you can watch the whole thing, you're better than me. And I've never been like a fear porn kind of, into fucking blood and gore and stuff, but I also won't shy away from it. So I decided, okay, fine, I'm gonna watch it. And I watched it, I watched the whole thing. Fucking A, man. If you've not watched some of these things on Live Leak and whatnot, I mean, oh my God. I mean, people being beheaded by some psychopath with a fucking buck knife and cutting through a live person's head, hacking and then getting to the fucking spinal cord and like, I mean, insane. Insane. These motherfuckers work for us. They work for us. They get their money from Saudi Arabia, our best friend and ally. This has always been the case. Al-Qaeda is us. We are bedfellows with the nation, Saudi Arabia, which, by the way, all the women in here, let's talk about fucking America's feigned love and respect for women's rights. Yeah, fucking right. Saudi women have no rights at all. None. Can't vote, can't drive, can't go out on their own. And if they get raped by their husband, tough shit. You're stuck. That's the way women are treated in Saudi Arabia. But of course we love women and care about women's rights in places like Afghanistan. Oh yes, we're so concerned about the women in Afghanistan. Our best friend and ally in Saudi Arabia, our little proxy in that region, is the financier for these motherfuckers running around Syria and Iraq and other parts of that region. We effectively, we'd be more honest and more direct if we just paid for it directly. But no, we use our little fucking bastard Saudi, Wahhabi, fucking fake Islam, bullshit psychopaths to do our dirty work for us and pretend as if we have no involvement in it. We pay ISIS directly. And isn't it funny how ISIS very well works into Israeli secret intelligence services? Isn't that a bit ironic, coincidental, a little bit too much for me? Let's talk about Israeli involvement with ISIS. It's not even debatable, it's been conceded by the Israeli government and media itself that Netanyahu himself has gone into the Golan Heights, which is stolen territory from Syria. He's gone into the Golan Heights and he's literally visited bedside some of these fucking bastards, Al-Nusra Front and whatnot, an offshoot of Al-Qaeda. And they've done this. And imagine this. Do you know why? Do you know what the reason is that they've given? Because it has become common knowledge. Do you know why Netanyahu himself has gone and visited these bearded jihadist freedom fighters, moderate rebels in the Golan Heights? Do you know why? Humanitarian support. Humanitarian support. That's why. Can you fucking make this shit up? I mean, is this not an incredibly bad movie? I mean, if you went to a fucking movie theater and watched this, wouldn't you think this is ridiculous? Totally ridiculous? And wouldn't you expect Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger to jump out at any moment and fucking say, okay? Seriously, it's a bad B movie. It's beyond ridiculous.